Come into a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat. Sit bones on the heels if that's comfortable, and hands can come down to the thighs. Close your eyes and just begin to breathe into the body a little bit deeper, focusing on the breath, dropping any thoughts, dropping your day, and allowing the mind to still. Keeping the eyes closed, begin to walk your hands and forearms forwards, coming into a child's pose, allowing the belly to come down onto the thighs, forehead to the mat. And just make this really restorative, so everything is kind of melting into the mat below you. And begin to belly breathe here, so breathing a little bit deeper into the belly, feeling the rise and fall on your thighs, and once again allowing your mind to still. If any thoughts have cropped up, just allow them to fizzle away. Stretch your arms a little bit further out in front, then slowly bring the hands back towards the knees, round the shoulders, tuck the chin, push into the earth. Inhale, come up and scoot your legs around, come into a cross-legged position. Hands can come to the knees. Inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky and then plug the shoulders back into the torso. On an exhale, interlace the fingers, draw the hands towards the front of the room, around the shoulders, tuck the chin. Inhale, come up, interlace the fingers behind, open up the chest towards the sky. Exhale, take it forward, round the shoulders, tuck the chin. Inhale, hands behind, open up the chest, drink a breath in. Exhale, round the shoulders, tuck the chin, push the fingers towards the front of the room. Inhale, open up the chest, interlace the hands behind the back, and slowly come forward if that feels good. Just getting a bit of a shoulder stretch here. Inhale, rise back up, release the hands. Bring the legs out in front of you and scooch the flesh away from the sit bones. So allow yourself to sit up nice and tall here. Bring the left foot in towards the chest and again sit up nice and tall, really rooting down through the sit bones and squeeze that leg in towards your chest. Cross the left leg over the right thigh. We're coming into a nice twist here. So left hand comes behind and right arm reaches up and then comes round, tucking the elbow around that left thigh. Initiating the twist from the navel here, gaze towards the back of the room. Nothing too much though. Staying with the breath. Inhale, slowly come back round through centre and take it to the opposite side. So right foot comes in towards the sit bones. Sit nice and tall, squeeze the thigh into the chest. Then we'll bring the right foot over the left thigh. Keep the left toes flexed and bright towards the sky. Inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky, then exhale, twist. Right hand comes behind. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back round through centre. Release the legs. Draw the soles of the feet so that they're touching and open up your feet kind of like a book. So we're coming into Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. So slowly lean forwards, but keeping nice length in the spine here. And you'll just begin to feel the hips opening up slightly. So breathe into that space. Probably feel a little bit tight. So just stay with the breath and allow your chest to melt forwards. On your next inhale, slowly come up, release. And we'll bring the feet out a little bit further towards the front of the mat, but keeping the soles of the feet together. On an exhale, slowly come forwards. Perhaps if the flexibility is there, your forehead can come down and rest on the feet. This is a nice variation of a cobbler pose. It just brings a stretch into a different area of the legs. And just again allow your chest to be really heavy here. On your next inhale, slowly make your way back up. Bring your hands underneath your thighs. And we're going to come down to lying down on the mat. So make your way onto the mat below you. Make sure the spine is nice and long. Take a few adjustments. And then bring the knees into the chest. Interlace the fingers. And squeeze the knees in towards the chest. You can start to rock side to side here if that feels good. Just massaging out that low back. Working with the breath to release any tension. When you're ready, bring your hands to your knees and we're going to start circling the knees just around in one direction. Just really moving super slow, going slower than you want to go, and really being an observer of your body here. So noticing any tight places, any tension, and sending your breath there on the exhale. When you're ready, slowly start taking the knees in the opposite direction. Again, just working with the breath, nice and slow, inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, find some stillness and draw the right thigh towards the chest. Interlace the fingers around the shin. You can keep the left knee bent, or you can release the whole of the leg down towards the earth, really pushing the ankle, back of the ankle, into the mat below you. Toes are spread, keeping the muscles in the leg activated. And on each exhale, just think about pulling the right thigh into the chest a little bit more. When you're ready, bring the right hand to the right knee and just open up the hip slightly towards the right hand side. Bring the left hand to the left hip and just allow that small amount of pressure to keep the hip pinned on the earth. We'll swap out the legs, so bring the left thigh into the chest. Again, you can keep the right knee bent, or you can release the whole of the leg to the earth, remembering to keep those toes active. Once again, on each exhale, just pulling the thigh to the chest a little bit more, just allowing the space to open up. And then we'll bring the left hand to the left knee, open up the hip slightly, and just bring the right hand to the right hip. Stay with the breath. Inhale, release, and then at exhale, bring your knees to your chest once again. And squeeze them in nice and tight here, letting go of any tension. From here, we're going to come to a legs up the wall position. So I'm just scooching up my legs around so you can see from this angle. So bring the sit bones as close as they'll go to the wall, and then send the legs up the wall. Relax your torso down on the mat below you and maybe scooch forward just slightly, just so you can really get nice length in the legs. Feet are flexed, toes are bright, and bring your hands to your belly. Just scanning your body here, noticing if there's any last remaining tension, letting it go. And just focusing on your breath for a few minutes. You're going to stay here for about 3 minutes. So just allow the whole of your body to be heavy into the earth. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body, wiggling your toes and your fingertips. When you're ready, slowly roll over to one side, and keeping the eyes closed, slowly come up into a easy seat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bring your hands to your heart center, giving thanks for your practice today, and thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.